Hey everybody, it's Kelly and it's Fab Friday, and I'm coming to you to talk about one of my favorite things, and that's makeup. We're going to talk about foundation today. Are you wearing the right foundation? Do you know which foundation to be wearing, and how do you apply it? And then I'm going to just show you really quick how you can be out the door in 2 minutes and ready to look fabulous. So here's what we're going to start with. First of all, I'm coming to you guys with no makeup on again, so you get to see me in just my natural state with the stuff I've got going on. I've got some pigmentation and some color stuff going on my face, and you can see all of that there. And my biggest makeup tip always is skincare, because the most expensive makeup in the world doesn't cover up bad skin. So if you're taking good care of your skin, your makeup's just going to go on flawlessly and you're going to look fantastic. So I've cleansed my face, done my anti-aging, I've moisturized, and I've added my primers, because I think primers an amazing thing. So I've added that natural primer that we've talked about before, and I'm going to get ready to apply my foundation. So what foundation should I apply? Now, it really depends on your skin, what's happening with your skin, and a little bit your personality and what you want that makeup to look like and feel like. Some of you have shared with me before that you don't like a lot of makeup. You want it to just be quick and easy, and you don't want to feel like you have a lot of stuff on your face. That's where our new CC cream is going to come in, and we're going to play with that in just a minute. Now, some of you want a little bit more coverage. Now, if you are really dry, then you want to be using a liquid foundation. We have a great light liquid foundation and a little bit heavier liquid foundation that has some anti-aging and peptides in it. But when you are on the dry side, you do not want to be using anything powder-based, because that is going to make your skin, it's going to drag your skin down, it's going to make it look a little cakier and a little older. And you want your skin to look fresh and airbrushed and flawless. Now, if you tend to be on the oily side, you are going to want something that's powder-based. I'm going to recommend to you what I call a wet-dry foundation. And it's powder-based. This is the makeup inside the compact here. You lift the compact up, and inside is a little brush. You can wet this brush and go in and apply the foundation wet for a little bit creamier, heavier coverage, or you can apply it with the dry sponge or even a big fat brush and just have a light powder base over it, and it's going to help create a more matte finish for you. Now, I like to use this sometimes as a little bit of a finishing powder when I'm doing my own makeup. But today what I'm going to talk to you about is the new CC cream. And everybody's asking me, what is a CC cream? What's a BB cream? A BB cream stands for beauty balm. A CC cream stands for complexion or color correction. And that's exactly what this does. This new CC cream that we just launched, that I am just in love with, does several things. It's not only going to correct the complexion and go in, it's got encapsulated little pigments that once you begin to rub them, they break open and they will match your skin tone. So we can match over 250 skin tones with 3 creams. And that takes the guesswork out of, is this the right foundation? Because it's going to blend to your skin perfectly. Now, it is more of a tinted moisturizer, so it's going to go on very light. It's a light, airbrush, flawless look, but it's also going to deflect. It's got something in it that that's going to help to blur the lines and blur the wrinkles just a little bit. So you're sort of HD ready, because you never know when the paparazzi is going to hit and the cameras are going to hit, and you want to look fabulous. And then the last thing it's going to do is protect, because it's got the SPF in it as well. And that's majorly important. So let's go ahead and play with this. Now, to apply, you can use a finger or sponge, and I'm a real big fan of making sure that your applicators are great. Whenever you order one of our new CC creams from us, you're going to get free this new little applicator, and it's not a brush. If you can see, it almost looks like a little rubber paddle, and it's kind of designed to be like a little finger so that it can kind of give you the right application that you want. So we're going to play with that this morning. When the cream comes out, it comes out looking white, and then it's going to blend, and I'm just going to go ahead and just dot it today on my skin for you guys so you can see it. And as you begin to rub this, as you can see with the little paddle, as you begin to rub this, it's going to begin to blend and match the skin tone. And so, and with this little rubber paddle, you can kind of get into some of those little areas that you want to cover maybe just a little bit better, and get into the little nooks and the crannies. This is always fun for me to do on a computer, obviously, because I can't do everything. It all looks backwards to me. So I'm going to just kind of finish up with a finger here just really quickly so I can show you how it blends. And, for me, across this part of my face, that's where I have the most concerns, because, I have all my scars and my damage from my skin cancer. So I'm always concerned about how is that covering through there. But what I love about this is it is so quick, it is so easy, and it is such a perfect match. And, you know, for me, I'm probably, because I'm, you know, like I said, I'm a little worried about that, I'll probably come back just with a little bit across the little areas that I'm most concerned about. And you can brush that right over the eyes as well too. And you've got your foundation for the day. And there's no guesswork, there's no matching, because it's going to blend perfectly to your skin tone, and there's not going to be that crazy funky edge going on here. So if you want something really quick and fabulous, let's just take it one step further. For those of you who want to be out the door in 2 minutes, you would apply that really quickly on your face, and then I'm going to suggest that you go to a bronzer. Love our Tri Bronzer powders. I'm going to use a great big brush and just going to kind of go in there and mix those colors together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sweeping across my forehead and down kind of in that T-zone area, because I want to create sort of a sun-kissed look. And I'm going to kind of come into the apple area here, where you're going to see me kind of sweep in sort of a crescent-shaped little area, kind of tapping at the apple of the cheek and sweeping up towards the eye, so that I can kind of create a little bit of that sun-kissed look, and it almost looks like I have a little bit of blush going on. And it's going to really complete this look. It's quick, it's simple, and it's easy, and it gives me just a little bit more color to the face. Now, if you wanted, you could take any kind of a little eyeshadow brush. You could go into your bronzer powder and continue to use this. And let's just sweep across the eye here. And what it's going to do is it's going to give me the look of having just a little bit of eyeshadow. So it's going to just kind of complete that look for me just a little bit. And look how quick and easy that is by sweeping in the creases of the eyes there. It looks like I've added really quickly a little bit of eyeshadow. Now, not being able to probably do this into the camera this morning, but you could take a little edged brush and you could come in now, and along the lashes on the top and the bottom, you could line your eyes with this. Then you would add just a little bit of mascara. And of course, the last little step would be a little tiny bit of lip gloss or lip color to complete that whole look for you. Now, it probably just messed my hair up like crazy, but you can see by just doing that, I would add mascara, put on a great little scarf, or, you know, some jewelry for the day, and look how fast you've completed that look and you've gotten out the door. The CC cream is amazing. Make sure you're using the right foundation, making your skin look flawless. This literally just feels like I rubbed just a little bit of lotion on my face, and I was able to do my makeup in front of you guys in just a couple of minutes. And you can be out the door, at the beach, shopping, having lunch with your girlfriends out on a nice patio, and always being the fabulous you that you were meant to be. Love the skin you're in, take good care of it, and have a fabulous Friday. We'll see you next week.